right, this is our third and final card for this class. So the technique, again, very similar to the first two cards. We're going to have color transition for the sky. We're going to be transitioning between 4 different colors, and then we're going to have a color transition in the water. So this is the colors that I use for my sample for demoing. I love those colors together for the sky. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out this new one here. It's a little bit lighter and a little bit brighter. So we'll see the difference between those two when we're done. And then for this particular one, for the white part, rather than doing clear embossing powder, we're going to do glitter. I love the way glitter plays with the embossing glaze. It just gives it a bit of a different texture, and it's fun to use the two together. You'll also get tiny little bits of glitter that will stick in any exposed adhesive, but just a fun different look with that same technique. So again, first step is to prepare the front of the card. So once again, let's take our backing off of our tape and then put our card front on here. Make sure it's got some good contact. Let's move that over, and then we'll cut this excess off. And then our third side. The last one here, we don't need to do anything to. All right, let's cut our image. So we'll lay our piece in our plate. This one here is actually cut to the exact size of that plate there, so just want to make sure that it's placed properly, and then put our plate down and run it through. Oops, I just shifted it. To stop that from happening, you could tape the plate in place if you were worried about it shifting. There we go. Technically our paper was just a little bit bigger. I do have a border around it there. Not much of this one has cut through, so I don't really need to put some tape on there, but I'm going to anyways, because again, we're going to be using it for the card front. It's not going to be a waste. So I'm going to put it just on that one side, just because while it wasn't cut through, it was looking a little bit thinner in some areas. So there we go. Now let's peel that paper off of our card. And this one, because the pieces are so big, we don't really worry too much about pieces staying in there because it hasn't happened yet. But there we go. Now we'll see you in the next video, and we will start to put our card together, or put the card front together.